Hey guys, another battle report here for you. Warhammer 40k 1750 Eldar versus Orc. So here is my Orc army list. I've got a Orc Horde detachment along with a combined arms detachment in the back. So my warlord for this army is a war boss in mega armor with the lucky stick and a boss pole. I have got a pain boy. Then for troops, I've got 12 boys in a truck with reinforced ram, non-power claw boss pole. The same thing here. Then right here I've got 17 boys with no upgrades. Then in fast attack, Dakajet, fly boss, an additional twin link super shooter, 6 war bikes with non-power claw boss pole, and a twin linked rocket launcher war buggy with track on it. Then in heavy support I have got 3 Labas with 1 Amarant, 5 flash kits in a truck with reinforced ram, and a battle wagon with reinforced ram. For my combined arms attachment, I've got my Weird Boy leading it, 2 units of 10 Gretchens with a Run-Third in it, 10 Ludas, 1 unit of 2 rocket launcher wielding Killicans, and a unit of 3 rocket launcher wielding Killicans. So that is my 1750 point Orc list. We'll get back to you after Steven's army.
Alright, for the Elder 1750 army list, we have a Farseer on jet bike. And for elites, we have Striking Scorpions, 10 of them with an Exarch with Scorpion Claw. For troops, we have 3 jet bikes with Shuriken Cannon, 2 units of 5 Dire Avengers inside a Wave Serpent, a unit of 10 Guardians with a Bright Lance and a Warlock inside another Wave Serpent. And also for elites, we have Fire Dragons in a Wave Serpent. And for heavy support, we have the Wraith Knight and Fire Prism. And fast attack, we have Warp Spiders and 6 Swooping Ox. And destroy units.
Okay. Alright, so we're back after deployment, and we are playing BAO Mission 1. So I got first turn as Orc. Well, he hasn't stolen initiative yet, but so far I have first turn. So we've got on the field my buggy, my little war buggy, my Ludas, 3 Killicans, regular truck with boys, Labas, another truck, battle wagon, Gretchen's holding the 1 Emperor's Will objective, 2 more Killicans, 6 bikes, and more Gretchens. In reserves, I've got my jet and my unit of flash kits in their truck. So there's Steven's Emperor's Will objective. Here's objective 2, and right there is objective 1. Steven's deployment. Falcon, Wave Serpent with Dire Avengers, Fire Prism, Wave Serpent with Dire Avengers, Wave Serpent with Guardians, Jet Bikes and Farseer, Wraith Knight. And for my BAO objectives, I got destroy an enemy unit and get a unit in Steven's deployment zone. Steven got destroy an enemy unit and get objective 1. So for Steven's psychic powers, he got
Jinx, Protect Jinx, and Conceal for the Warlock. And then for the Farseer, Guide, Mind War, Death Mission, and Eldritch Storm.
And then for mine, I got Decrunch, Power Vomit, Frazzle. So, Steven, do you want to steal initiative?
Yeah. Got it.
No.
Oh.
So, we'll get back to you after turn 1 movement phase for the Orcs. So, end of Orc movement and psychic phase. Everything just advanced all around. And that guy's going to turbo boost to get into his deployment zone. In the psychic phase, I cast the Crunch and did nothing to that Wave Serpent right there. And I paralyzed and took a wound on my dude. So we'll get back to you after Orc turn 1. So, end of Orc shooting in turn 1 for the Orcs. I just turbo boosted everything up. I shot some stuff at the Wraith Knight, but he made his cover save from 1 rocket shot. Everything turbo boosted over here. The Labas fired and killed one jet bike, but he passed his pinning. Ludus shot at a wave serpent, but didn't do anything, and that's it. So we'll get back to you after Steven's turn 1. Alright, so end of Elder Psychic and movement phase. Oh yeah, so the Wraith Knight moved to here. We were just moving him out of the way to determine scatter, because the Farseer cast Eldritch Storm on this tank, and then it scattered off and just missed. These tanks all just shuffled over here. And that's it for movement and psychic phase. I denied guide on the Wraith Knight. So we will get back to you after Elder shooting and pretty much just recap the end of Elder turn 1.
Let's see.
The Maelstrom things. So, end of Elder turn 1. And yeah, it was pretty deadly. This truck blew up, getting him first blood, and then he shot the living hell out of the unit. This truck wrecked, and then the unit got out and proceeded to get shot up by more wave serpents over there. 2 bikes died due to the fire person's shooting. And then his jet bikes over there used their assault move to get that way after shooting up at the truck, which I'm pretty sure the Farseer is the one. Oh no, never mind. That Farseer shot did 1 hull point, then that wave serpent with the Guardians in it shot and finished it off. So at the end of that, Steven got 1 of his Maelstrom points, which was kill a unit. Then he got first blood also. But that little dude over there is still alive, so I get my Maelstrom point. So we'll come back to you after Orc turn 1, movement and psychic.
That doesn't make sense. It's not even...
I think it makes sense. I think it makes sense. Alright, so
It
after
makes less sense.
after Orc movement and psychic phase, I cast the Crunch over there. I actually did a hull point. I was pretty proud of myself. And I didn't kill myself with perils. Other movement, those guys came on, but the jet didn't, so they're just going to take some pot shots at that big boy. He moved back. These guys moved up to grab objective 2, because my objective is get a unit in his deployment zone again and secure objective 2, Maelstrom objective 2. So that's what their job is. These guys, since the Wraith Knight, I hate him. I'm going to try and charge, and same with the bikes, I'm going to try and charge him. These guys all got out needing a 6-inch charge against that thing, and since with boarding planks, I'm ignoring that stupid river. These guys moved up through the wreckage. Buddy's just hiding in the wreckage of his tank because he's like, screw this shit. And then the Gretchen's just moved up because Steven's Maelstrom objective is secure 1 and kill the unit. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. He has to have 3 units in his deployment zone and none of mine. So that's not bad. All right. Well, either way, we'll get back to you after Orc shooting and assault phase. All right. So end of Orc shooting and psychic phase. Between them, they did nothing, actually. That rocket did a wound to the Wraith Knight. Those bikes did a wound to the Wraith Knight from shooting. They missed. He missed. The lavas and Steven's, with the combination of Steven's shitty morale tests, lobbed the bomb right there to where the Elder Warlord and his jet bikes used to be. Steven failed with an 11 and ran right off the table. So, lavas, you've done good. Other shooting was nothing else, but then charges, they failed their charge against the Wraith Knight. But then my guys got in. He did 2 wounds to me, I did 1 to him. I failed by 1, but passed my leadership 6 leadership test. And then over here, got out, disorderly charged into the 2 tanks, and wrecked that one, and blew up this one, killing, I think, 4 of my boys, 1 of his Dire Avengers, and 6 of his Guardians. So, that's it for... Oh yeah, and since I killed the unit, I will get my Maelstrom point. And then hopefully he doesn't kill that entire unit and that little guy, and I'll get my other Maelstrom point. So, so we'll get back to you after Steven's turn 2. Actually, we'll go for his reserve rolls on camera. -1 for my Warlord trait.
So, Swooping Hawks. Yep.
Yep.
War Spiders.
Yep.
And Strike Square.
No. So, we'll get back to you after Steven's movement and psychic. Alright, he doesn't have a psychic phase anymore. Haha! Oh, yeah, he has a Warlock still. Fuck. Okay. We'll be back. Hello, end of Elder shooting and movement. These guys disembarked over here, probably to maybe blow up the kill cannons or get the objective. That's there. This wave serpent moved up a little bit, disembarked them to help shoot the horde. Swooping Hawks came down, killed 4 on the barrage, and are prepared to shoot in there. What else?
More spiders, that's it.
Oh yeah, warp spiders. Went over there, scattered, killed one of them in the scatter with the deep, dangerous terrain test, sorry. Because they landed in the forest. But that's it. So we'll get back to you after shooting an assault. Elder, turn 2. Alright, so Elder turn 2. Let the carnage begin. We'll start with... He failed to cast a Psychic Power, by the way. Which was Jinx on my unit over there, and I denied him. But this tank blew up. Because warp spiders just shot the crap out of it. These guys shot. Those guys snapshot. Those guys shot. Those Dire Avengers back there shot. And this tank even shot at that unit, which has to make a leadership test. Because there's one boy left, and my other guys. I fell, pretty sure. So I will boss pull that. So 2, meaning I beat these 6 of my guys. 1.
You got 1 every time.
3. So 1 dude is beaten by my war boss. So 6 of armor and is feel no pain. So 1 dude dies. My last boy just died. But it was all for good fun. Alright. Other than that, these guys shot, killed 1 of the kill cans, and this one can't shoot next turn and has 1 hull point on it. In combat, the Wraith Knight beat up my last 3 boys and the Knob, which kind of shitty. You can run those Swooping Hawks also. You can reroll it because you have fleet. Alright, so that means Steven got his... Am I out of your deployment zone over there?
Yeah, for sure.
12 inches?
Easily.
So I'm in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, okay. So Steven didn't get that point, he didn't get his other point. I got my kill point and hold this objective point. So, score's pretty high right now. We'll get back... Oh, wait. Dakajet. Is Dakajet coming in? It is. We'll see you after turn 3 orcs. So, end of orc movement and psychic phase. I moved these guys up to shoot at the warp spiders. These guys up to charge him. And then around here, Dakajet flew on to shoot this thing in the butt. Those guys are going to snap fire here, and that Killican is going to charge here to be bait for the Knob right there. Came out of the smoke to charge those fire dragons. Bikes over here moved up to hopefully lay some fire down to those Swooping Hawks. And then the battle wagon stood still, by the way. Over here, I moved through cover 4 inches to get up to right there. Then my weird boy vomited all over them, killing the warlock and 1 guy. And then I did the crunch, but I scattered a little bit, only hitting that stupid thing, and didn't manage to do anything. So, that is the end of orc turn 3 movement and psychic. Oh, I guess I should roll for my... Actually, no, we'll just let you know what the objectives are after. So I'll get back to you guys after orc turn 3 shooting and assault phase.
No one knows.
So, end of orc turn 1. I got kill an enemy unit and get a scoring unit in his deployment zone. So hopefully I can get those at the end of the game turn. Dakajet flew on. He jinxed, so I didn't do anything to him. Other shooting, they shot with AP2 at those guys, but they made all their 5-up cover saves. They shot at the Knight, I think did 1 wound. They shot over here at these Dire Avengers, killed 1 and pinned them.
I think they pinned someone every turn.
Yeah, I think they have, or made someone fail.
Yeah.
These guys shot at the Swooping Hawks, charged them, and killed them. These guys, the Knob and the Killican charged in here, killed 2 guys, and then he's stuck. My Killicans charged him, and he blew up 1 of my guys. And these guys failed, because they rolled a 4, and through difficult terrain it's -2, so... Yeah, that sucked. Other than that... I think that's it. Steven, for his objectives, got... secure 1, which is right there, and secure 2. And the striking scorpions are coming in. We're going to roll to see what side they come out on. It's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 inches. So they're coming out on this table edge. Alright, we'll get back to you after Steven's movement phase. Alright, we're back after Elder Movement turn 3. So Scorpion's moved up and ran. We just did his run with the movement phase, and he's going to probably shoot at Ludus. These guys jumped a measly 3, so plus their 6, they end up right here. Probably going to run to shoot at that truck. Still in combat. Watch out. Then over here, his tank just moved back. Since it's already janking, it's just going to shoot up at my tank. This guy moved over, and everyone's aiming at them. So we'll come back to you after Elder's shooting and assault phase. Alright, so this is the end of Elder's shooting phase. And these guys ran off the board from their shooting. Those guys did 1 hull point, that thing. That tank shot up to here with no avail, but I did jink. And then all these guys shot, like, the pinned unit, this tank, that unit, and that unit, all shot at that squad, killing the pain boy, the weird boy, and the one boy that was left, but I'm not harming my boss. That unit got shot up by... Oh, no, the wave serpent there shot at my bikes, who janked. He passed his leadership test, though, and he's on one wound, so he's going after that goddamn wave serpent. That tank, finally in the game, hit something, and hit this thing, penned it, proceeded to roll a 1 for the penetration result, which still turns it into a 4. So, I mean, it can't shoot and it can't move, so that's good. So we'll get back to you. Oh, yeah, and Steven just did not go for any of his objectives this round. Like, any at all. So, oh, no. Did you roll the, what, 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, so never mind. He ain't going for shit. Unless that Wraith Knight has to kill this thing, which is very likely, and then it has to consolidate 6 inches to get that one. So we'll get back to you after Elder, turn 3. So, end of Elder Assault phase. This thing killed the thing and consolidated 6 inches. So he will get a point, finally. These guys decide to use their Melt-A-Bombs. Blew up the Killican, wounding my knob once, and killing 1 fire dragon, but I passed my test, so I'm still good there. And that's it for assault, so we'll come back to you. Actually, we'll roll for our Maelstrom objectives. I'm getting 2 and 5. Steven's getting 4 and 5. So we'll get back to you with what those are later, but Steven did achieve 1 point there. I achieved 1 point for having scoring unit in there, and I achieved 1 point for killing a unit. So I'm pretty far ahead. I think it's about 6-2 right now for the Maelstrom points. Then 5-2, yeah. And then Steven has got First Blood, but I've got the Warlord kill. So we'll get back to you after this. Alright, so my objectives are kill a unit and the deployment zone one again for him. Get a unit in his deployment zone. Steven's got 2 kill unit ones. So, end of orc movement phase. These guys are standing still to shoot at something. These Gretchens are coming in to join the fight against fire dragons. And this jet is zooming up to shoot at those guys. He's zoomed up to kill a stupid wave serpent that killed all his friends. And he's coming up to make the charge against those Dire Avengers. So, I've called my WOG this turn, so hopefully that'll help me kill some stuff. We'll get back to you after orc shooting and assault phase. So, at the end of orc turn 4, the jet flew up, shot the crap out of all those guys down there, they all died. This battle wagon shot did 1 wound to that Wraith Knight, so he's sitting on 1 wound left. Flash gets shot inside at him, but they rolled AP4, so they didn't do anything. Labas lobbed some shots over on these guys, killed 1 of them, but they passed their tests finally. Steven actually passed the test. Oh yeah, I gotta charge these guys in, so we'll do that after. But so my Warlord, he charges in, takes a wound on the Overwatch against those Dire Avengers. He does nothing to me in the attacks, but then I roll my 5 attacks. No hits. No hits at all.
These 2 guys died by the explosion.
Oh yeah, and then this, but see, I could have used my lucky stick to reroll, but I was like, you know what? That's actually good if I stay in combat, so I decided not to reroll it, and I just stayed in combat. Then this guy charges into this tank, blows it up, the wave serpent that was there, doesn't wound himself. Steven wounds my Warlord, I pass my save no problem, but I end up killing 2 of the Dire Avengers from the explosion, so I think that was the best result I could have hoped for. So we will get back to you after Steven's turn 4, but we're going to also do this combat after. So, end of Elder, turn 4. Steve got 2 points for his Maelstrom. I don't know. 1, 2. Oh, wait, we still have to do this combo with the Gretchens.
Yeah.
This thing shot up here, made it jink, but I made all my jink saves, so he didn't do anything. This thing, miracle shot, hit the Dakajet, just shot right at it, but I jinked and dodged it out of the way. War Boss finally killed those guys, but those Guardians killed my not biker. He shot at Battle Wagon, blew it up. Warp Spiders shot at my truck, blew it up, but none of those guys were harmed. Those guys took pot shots but couldn't do anything. And that's it. So, we'll get back to you after my Orc turn 5. So, end of Orc turn 5. These guys are still stuck in combat. Warlord killed the Fire Prism. Dakajet and Flash gets shot at him but couldn't do the last wound. Lavas, heroes of this game, shot here and killed 5 of them. So that was pretty nice. My objectives are kill a unit and get 3 units in my deployment zone, but I only got 2. I'm probably not going to get that one. And I did kill a unit, so that's nice. So I get that point. But the Wraith Knight's probably just going to shoot up a ton of shit. So we will see you at the end of Elder turn 5. Oh, that's why it's not. Oh, okay. Alright, so end of Elder, turn 5. We got to roll actually to see if the game ends, but we'll roll after. This combat's just going on. He killed the Gretchen, but he passed his leadership 6 test. The not Fire Prism. Falcon. Shot at that, jinked, did nothing. Those guys shot, and it was jinking, so they did nothing. He obviously shot at the War Boss and killed him. Poor guy. But you know what? I'm happy with what the War Boss did this game. The Striking Scorpions shot at them and killed one. They shot and killed one, which stopped them from being able to charge them because they failed. And those guys got overwatched and killed one, so they failed the leadership test and just ran away. Other than that, nothing else of note has happened. And Steven scored 1 for Slay the Warlord, so he's at 2-1 right now in the actual points for First Blood, Slay Warlord, and I've just got Slay Warlord. And then he got 1 point there.
That's it.
And that's it. So he's at 6 and I'm at 7. Or did I get anything at the end of this? Oh, I got...
You got 1.
Yeah, I got 1. So it's 8-6 for Maelstrom. So I'm winning Maelstrom, and let's see if the game ends. It does not. So we're going to see you after Orc turn 6. So, end of Orc turn 5. They shot into there, Lobber shot into there. He just killed 1, but Lobbers didn't do anything. They tried shooting into him, did nothing. That combat's still a stalemate. We'll get back to you after Elder turn 5. Or 6, sorry. Steven, take your leadership test for this whatever that friggin' dude's name is.
Which dude?
Warp Spider.
Alright.
Fail?
Yep.
So he is off. Alright, so it's end of the Elder turn. And yeah, this combat, just nothing's going on. They're just talking away. Steven gets his 1 point for having the unit there, and there. Oh no, my guys are still in, so he doesn't get his point. Wraith Knight killed 1 dude on the shot, failed his charge. They failed their charge. So if the game ends here, I'm pretty sure it's a victory for me. So Steven is going to roll to see if the game ends. On a 4, it's going. No. Game over. So, good game, Steven.
Yeah.
That would bring me to a Maelstrom win for 3 points and an Emperor's Will win, controlling both of them for 4. So that's a win for me. Alright guys, thanks for watching this battle report. It was a very nail-biter battle report. That Wraith Knight, Jesus Christ. I always got a wound with the flash kits. They would never roll a good 8 key.
Yeah, just like, I had to take an armor save every turn.
Yep, you had to take an armor save every turn for that Wraith Knight. Steven was crapping himself. I was sweating buckets. It was... I think we just would not die.
I think that thing should have died a while ago.
Yeah, MVPs of the game are this Wraith Knight, these Lobbers. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and please tune in for more.